If you live in an ugly, outdated apartment or condo or house or whatever, this video is for you, from me to you, a gift on your Sunday afternoon. I'm surprised I haven't made a video like this before, where you send me in photos of your outdated apartment and I give you renter friendly upgrade ideas. I mean, we've done this type of video in the past where you send me problems within your home or items you're looking to buy for your home and I give you my feedback. But now it's renter friendly, which I feel like a majority of us are renters. And when you're a renter, it makes a big difference in how you're going to design your place because you have to work with what you got. And I like those challenges more sometimes because even if I'm not a renter, I like to keep things. I like to work with what I got. So I'm surprised I haven't done a video like this, but here we are on a Friday afternoon. It's 1:30 p.m. and this video is coming out in 2 days. I really set myself up for working this weekend. It's just been a busy week because we are launching the pillows. Actually, this is a good time for me to plug that really quick before we get started. I have a little company called Was the Store. If you know about it, you know. And if you don't, I have a little company called Was. And every few months we drop some products. And we're dropping pillows not this Sunday, April 7th. Sunday, April 7th. I don't know what time they're going to go up, but this is our last round of pillows. This is the third round of pillows. You all have loved them, but I'm moving on to other products after this pillow launch. So get your last pillow if you want a pillow. Okay, let's start on my feedback for your outdated apartment that you're renting and what I think you should do. I wanted to start off with this bathroom because I have something important to note. Kind of, I guess. Sure. But if you live in an outdated bathroom, this one's not that bad. It's fine. But you really only want a translucent shower curtain if the tile in the bathroom is updated and pretty, because this is the perfect area to throw in a nice linen patterned shower curtain, just something sleek and easy to kind of cover that back tile. Because right now, seeing through the two colors and just a clear one in general doesn't make a lot of sense. I do like a clear shower curtain, but it really takes a specific bathroom for it to look good. For example, my friend Basma has this like orangey clear shower curtain, and she has a kind of an outdated bathroom, but the tile isn't busy, so it works, you know? Whereas in this bathroom, I would definitely switch to just something to block it off. A lot of you did send me bathrooms, so I do have a lot of things to say about bathrooms in this video. But again, for this bathroom, it's outdated, but it's not awful, you know? You can work with this stuff. But I think my main suggestion, again, is the shower curtain. When you have a really small bathroom, a shower curtain can make a huge difference. It takes up so much space. I know there's not a lot on the market. I am launching shower curtains for Was, but they aren't coming out until the fall because we're making textiles from scratch, but they're going to be good. I'll tell you that. But anyways, this shower curtain is better than the translucent one because it's at least blocking it off. But I think you should invest in something a little more lush, even just something linen or a pattern or something that kind of brings in the cream tone from the vanity. Also, the shower mat on the ground. I personally keep my shower mat just draped over the side of my tub, and then you can put a rug in the bathroom itself. So I would get, a fun, cool vintage rug and then just drape your shower mat over your tub. You don't need those out. A lot of the times they're not that cute, or they're just kind of thin, they're like a towel, or they're thick, or whatever it is. I usually don't love to keep those on the ground. So I think just those two upgrades themselves will be extremely helpful. And then, you could always paint, but we'll get into that. This kitchen is basically set up to have a really cool display wall that they kind of already started. The 3 lights, you could twist them and have it shine onto the wall instead of out into the kitchen, kind of creating this, gallery type feel, which I'm really into. And I would continue a lot of the stuff that you already kind of have and build it up. add in some artwork, maybe some more shelves, really kind of fill that space. And I think it will look really fun and inviting. And then on the other wall, you could put, a big piece of art or a mirror. I think if you just fill up those two walls, this kitchen will feel a lot better. And then get a rug because, that's the tile. I don't know why that tile is everywhere. It was so popular at some point. So I would just cover as much of that tile as possible. And I think it's going to have a huge upgrade to the space. This kitchen was actually super interesting to me because there's a lot of exposed wires, and it's like the heater, or it's the electrical box and like the furnace. I don't know what all these things are. But for some reason, it's like you could kind of embrace these in a weird way. They kind of look interesting. Sometimes it's about just switching your mindset to be like, wait, these are actually cool that they're here. But if you really hate this giant furnace thing just being in your face, which it makes sense. You really don't want it there. Most of the time, people build these closets around them. For this specific one, I really think you could go to Home Depot. I mean, make sure that you can like actually build something around this. I think you can because usually those are in closets, but you could build something around it. I don't know like what the dimensions are that it has to be around, but you can buy wood, like this type of wood from Home Depot, and build yourself a little closet around it. Or just embrace it. It's kind of like weirdly fine to me. I don't know why. Am I fucked up? I don't know. I thought this bedroom was interesting that they put the closet back there. I think it's kind of smart because this is a small bedroom. What else are you supposed to do? But I think the only thing they really need to add is some ceiling track curtains to cover it. I think covering the clothes will make a huge difference in this space. And you can buy track curtains that you install on the ceiling. I'll link the track curtain company that I use down below, but just adding in some curtains to cover up the clothes, that's pretty much all you need to do. And then the bed can kind of float in front of it. I like that storage solution back there, but you just got to cover it up. Here we go again with this tile that was so popular, I think in like the 90s or something. I don't know why it was such a thing. But anyways, the kitchen itself is cute. They painted the cabinets a fun little color. But I think what can really help upgrade a space, especially in a rental, is updating the grout. If you have really dirty grout, sometimes you think that that's actually the color of the grout, but in reality, it's actually dirt. So what I would do is re-grout this tile, which is super easy to do. It's just kind of a fun little weekend project. You could get grout pens as well, but re-grouting in general is just easy. You kind of just, put it in the cracks and then you wipe it away. I think people really think that's the color the grout is supposed to be, but that's truly just dirt, which is gross. This bathroom is a really good example of a very updated bathroom, but it's just sterile. And what I think this bathroom really needs is warmth, one, and two, enclosed storage. I think in a bathroom, you don't want to have open shelving. I think you need storage, obviously, and it always should be enclosed. So I would suggest taking down those shelves, investing in a cabinet that fits that space. I feel like there's some from IKEA. You could even cut a little hole in the side of it to put your cat litter box in there if the cat's smart enough to know to go into the cabinet, which I think it is doable. Honestly, that's such a good idea to do that. Get a cabinet. Everything can be hidden. It's going to feel a lot better. You never want your bathroom stuff on display. Really ever. It should always be enclosed. And then get yourself a fun warm rug because these modern bathrooms just need a little warmth and then you're good to go. Golden. This kitchen is pretty cute to me, but when I see a kitchen like this that doesn't have a center island or just like a butcher block or something, that's all you need. You just need a little table that is the centerpiece to this kitchen. There's enough space for it. So definitely get, a center butcher block table or a stainless steel table right in the middle, put a little bowl of fruit on it. You could easily put a tulip light over that lamp or install a new light fixture. Again, I'm always talking about how even if you're a renter, you could replace a light fixture, but I also do like the tulip boob light covers or whatever those things are. especially right there, that light, you could easily do that. Otherwise, I think the kitchen's cute. I like the wood of the cabinets and the tiles, whatever, but it's all doable. So those are my suggestions. This one was interesting because she covered up the glass wall, which I actually like it. I know those things are very, what are they, like 80s, 70s? And yeah, it's not ideal, but that is definitely a wall where I would be like, okay, this is cool. If anything, I would maybe, again, embrace it in a way where maybe have like a cool light shining through it, or you could get a really big plant on the side in your bedroom. I think you should embrace that wall and make it look cool. If you're trying to, hide, your bedroom, like you don't want people looking in, I do think some plants would look really cool behind it instead of, peel and stick wallpaper. I don't think is the vibe. So just keep it, put in some plants, a cool light. There you go. Some of you actually sent me before and afters of projects you've already done. And then I was like, wait, I should do a video on that where everyone can send me in before and after photos of fun design projects they've done. And I'll just feature them and talk about them. So if we like that idea, that's a good video idea. But anyways, I'll show you one because I thought it was really great. This woman took her kitchen and somehow covered the tile. I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm assuming it's a giant piece of linoleum. And I've talked about this in previous videos that if you have a tile space like that, you can buy big sheets of linoleum and just roll it out onto the surface. So whatever she did looks great. And then took the desk and made it into a cool counter space, added in a shelf. The shelf has the trash bins under it. I think this before and after is so fun to look at because it's not this huge renovation, but it does look so much better. I'm going to do a video on this. Most definitely going to do a video on this. Okay, back to our problems. This bathroom is just one example that I wanted to note my thoughts on. When a bathroom has, that was such a weird way of introing that. But anyways, when a bathroom has tile on the floor and it goes up into the wall, I actually personally like that. I love that look. I think it looks really cool. But this is your one chance, your one time that you can create the whole bathroom to be one color. For example, there's green on the floor, green on the wall. Take a green tone from that and continue it on the ceiling. It's going to look luxe in this weird, strange way. I would upgrade the shower curtain to something just simple and linen, whatever it may be. But painting the ceiling to go with all the tile is going to create this really cool, like hotel, I don't know, vibe. An all painted bathroom is ideal. And if you do that, send me a photo. If you do any of these, send me photos. Here's another before and after because we need to get that design high. We need to see these visuals of the afters of someone who, rented this place, whatever, switched out the mirror. You would think that if you rent, you're not going to switch out items like that, but look at how big of an upgrade that did. As a renter, sometimes you can email your landlord and get approval for doing changes like this. For example, like if I wanted to switch the mirror, I'd be like, hey, this is the mirror I'm looking to buy. I want to switch it out. I'll pay for it. Honestly, you can keep it. I just, I want this for when I live here. And a lot of the times the landlords are like, okay. Even with my place here, when I wanted to paint the bathroom or certain changes I wanted to make, I would just email my landlord and get his approval. And he's been pretty flexible so far. I actually want to do some changes to this back patio. I want to install like actual patio stones, and I'm going to email him and be like, hey, here's my pitch. This is like my design idea. I want to install these stones, and if you like it, you can keep it. Just let me live in it for now. But yes, I am going to do a video on revamping my backyard because it fell apart from last summer, and I have some fun ideas of what I want to do. Now back to bathrooms. Well, specifically this bathroom. I wanted to talk about why you should paint your bathroom. This is the smallest room in your rental property, and a lot of times they're extremely outdated. So many of you sent me outdated bathrooms. Paint will make a huge difference. Paint and a shower curtain, huge difference. For example, this little guy, I think this could look good with a cool maroon, like burgundy color. The pink tile would really complement, something like this. And you should paint it onto the ceiling, whatever it is. Email your landlord, say, hey, can I paint the bathroom this color? A lot of times I'll pitch my landlord. Like, I'm like, here's my design board and this is what this could be. And I always say, like, if you don't want it when I move out, I can repaint it white, whatever. But I don't know. If they're up for it, just pitch it. Pitch them a design. So yeah, for this bathroom, I would paint it a fun burgundy or maroon. I think that would look really cool with the pink tile. This kitchen is a good example of a small enough area where you could do peel and stick tile or the laminate that goes over the counter. I think you really only want to do those upgrades if you have a small kitchen like this. I just don't think if you have a giant kitchen, you want, the contact paper on a giant island. And I would only really do it if it's in this space. So you could get, some contact paper stuff that, you put over the island or the counter. Jesus, can't talk. And then you could get some peel and stick tile and kind of, create this into a cute little space. But again, I don't think you want to do that if the surface area is too large because I just think it could look cheap. I honestly would rather have an ugly, outdated kitchen island than like cheap stuff over it. I only want to include cheap peel and stick, whatever it is, when it's a small space. So this could be cute. Okay, that's it for my advice on updating your outdated apartments in very, affordable ways. I feel like my approach on this channel isn't to give you crazy advice of like giant room makeovers. It's more just like little things you can do. So hopefully you like that. Hopefully you enjoy that. And now I'm about to go to my manufacturers because we're almost done with the pillows again that are launching April 7th. We're working on samples for the next product launch, which is going to be June 23rd. All of this is listed down below. You also could sign up for my newsletter down below, and that kind of notifies you of things. You might also get some early access to some of these drops. But the stuff that's launching in June, I'm partnering with this vintage store called Able Shop. We've been creating a table linen series. We're launching linens, coasters, placemats, aprons. What else are we doing? A grocery bag, all that stuff. So yeah, sign up for the newsletter if you want to be notified on all of that. And again, we might do some like early access drops. I'm also starting to implement little videos in my newsletter. So if you like my content, I guess, if you made it this far in the video, I guess you like it. I'm going to start implementing like little short form videos in my newsletter that you can only get if you were signed up for my newsletter, blah, 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 blah. I'm done promoting. That's it. I'm going out tonight. We're going to dinner. Me, Kate, and our friend Adelaide. We're going to dinner. What else do I got this weekend? I don't know. Life is a little busy right now, hence why I'm filming on a Friday. And this video literally goes up in 2 days, so I'm going to have to edit all tomorrow. I need an editor. I need help. That's it. I don't know what else. I got nothing else to say. All right. Bye.